The agent who went to prison, unmasking the Moonshine killers. In the rugged mountains of Tennessee, Moonshine ruled. But when two federal agents were brutally murdered, a ruthless gang seemed untouchable. That is, until a maverick operative named Jimmy Reynolds devised a plan so daring, so insane, it sent him straight to prison to catch a killer. This is the true story of the secret still. The unseen war. In 1919, Prohibition began, but the government's fight against illicit liquor was nothing new. Especially in eastern Tennessee and western North Carolina, moonshine was a way of life, its manufacture an inalienable right. Revenue officers faced a deadly battle, and two of the best, Douglas and Wood, learned this the hard way. They were found with bullet holes through their hearts and a grim warning pinned to their shirts, "Beware of this country." The chief's fury and Reynolds' plan. The Commissioner of Internal Revenue was furious. He vowed to clean out the moonshine nest, even if it took every man in the bureau. But Jimmy Reynolds, a brilliant operative, had a different idea. His radical proposal? He'd work the case absolutely alone, and no one, not even the commissioner, could know his methods. The prison stage setting. Reynolds revealed his first shocking move. For the next 6 weeks, his address would be the penitentiary of Morgantown, West Virginia. He was laying the stage setting for the first act, collecting local color, the escape, and the convict's appearance. 6 weeks later, a haggard, forlorn figure stumbled through the Tennessee mountains. His clothes were torn, bleached, and marked with horizontal stripes. His head was covered in stubble, as if recently shaved. This was Jimmy Reynolds, now Jim Patterson, a supposed escaped convict. Stiles' suspicion and the test. He reached the cabin of Old Man Stiles, the suspected ringleader. Stiles, wary of revenue agents, eyed the newcomer. After feeding him, Stiles bluntly yanked Patterson's stubbly beard, checking if it was a disguise. Patterson laughed off the accusation, pulling out a week-old newspaper. The newspaper proof. Stiles called his adopted daughter Ruth, a perfect specimen of a mountain flower. Ruth read aloud the headline, "Reward offered for convict's arrest. James Patterson, doing time for murder, breaks out of Morgantown. $500 for capture." There was even a picture from the rogues gallery. Stiles was convinced, "You're no revenue agent." The revelation and the follow. For weeks, Patterson became useful around the cabin, patiently waiting. He feigned sleep as Stiles slipped out each Saturday night, lantern in hand. One careless night, Patterson followed. Stiles suddenly vanished into the mountainside. Patterson found it, a natural cave hidden by a vine-covered wooden door. Inside, a dozen mountaineers worked a collection of extremely efficient stills. The takedown and the clever reveal. 4 weeks later, a sheriff's posse and revenue officers surrounded the Stiles cabin. Stiles confronted them, but to his amazement, Patterson emerged from the woods and surrendered. Immediately, Patterson whispered to an officer, grabbed a revolver, and the sheriff ordered Stiles, hands up. Inside the cave, they found the stills, and crucially, the badges of Douglas and Wood, kept as grisly souvenirs. The secret still was no more. Patterson's undercover gamble paid off, nabbing the Stiles gang without a shot fired. Oh, and Ruth? He married her, and they fled the mountains for a safer life out west.